welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer. Today I thought we'd just get ready, use some fun products. Some are new to me and some are products that I've used for a while now, and I just want to share them with you and show you a cool look. I created this look today, actually. What do you think? Do you like it? I kind of like it. Yeah, it's fun. I'm not a makeup artist. I am not a professional makeup artist. I just love it so much, and that's really why I do this and be able to talk to y'all about it. I love to play and I love to just see what I can come up with, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't, but it's just the process and the experience that is so fun. So I just love sharing that with y'all, and today we're just gonna get ready and play around with some makeup. So let's do it. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get ready. I have my Sydney Grace Enduring Love palette. I thought we'd use that today. It'd be fun to play with. I don't know if I'm gonna do something like fancy or I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Guys, this is the light version. There is a deep version as well, but I think this is so hard. What do I want to do? Maybe I'll use something like this kind of little green, kind of fun, different, kind of a little different for me. Let's try it out. First up, I am going to prime my eyes with the Hourglass primer. This is a great eye primer, you guys. I use this one and the NARS a lot. I like both of those. I don't have any makeup on just in case I get stuff everywhere. I had no idea what I was going to do. A lot of times I like to do just to kind of look at the palette and see what I want to do, right? A lot of times I'm really a go-to like natural eyeshadow person, but I do like to play around with it and also just see what I can come up with. I like to be creative when I have the time, you know? Let's start with this shade here, Cherish. Now this palette was repackaged. It is not in this same kind of metal packaging. I think it is in a like cardboard packaging now, but the shadows, you guys, are phenomenal. So beautiful. Like, look at this. It just blends like a dream. So pretty. Now this is more of a cool tone palette for sure from Sydney Grace. She has so many other colors though. I mean, her stuff is phenomenal. Just amazing. And the company, like the founder is so lovely. She's just a gem. I mean, honestly, a gem. Just the sweetest. So I accidentally skipped this shade and accidentally got into this one quickly. That's okay though. We're gonna go with it, because you know, some of the best inventions were made by mistakes, right? I'm saying this is, but you know, you get what I'm saying. It may turn out amazing, and I wasn't even meaning to do it. I kind of want to play with the shade. So what am I going to do with that? Put it all over the lid, put it in the crease. I think I might try this brush by Sonia G. It is the Jumbo Blender brush. I'm going to pick it up on this brush and see how that just picks it up so nicely. And I think I'm going to take it on the outer here and kind of just smoke that up and out. See, I have hooded lids, so when I open my eyes, you can't see how deep it is, but when I close my eyes, you're like, what? Wow. These shades are they're so pigmented, you guys. They're really nice. Now, I like both pigmented and sheer shades. Like, I like that. I like the ability to build up a shade too. Not all shadows are necessarily bad if they're not pigmented. Does that make sense? Like, for me personally, that's how I feel. I think, you know, some people just love a really good pigmented shadow, and I do too. But I also like when I can build up, quite frankly. And the reason being is that sometimes I don't want like super, super intense. Sometimes I want soft and pretty. And I like that. I like both looks. Not necessarily one's right or wrong by all means. They're just different, and that's okay. And I like both. So I am blending this up and out. And you see when I open my eye, it's definitely more subdued. All right, so that shadow is done. These eyes are definitely sisters. They are not twins by the stretch of, like this eye, I feel like it's so much easier for me. And this eye is a little bit more difficult. I don't know, it's just, I think the way that the shape is, it makes it a little bit more difficult. All right, next step, what are we gonna do next? I think I wanna go in with like this really pretty John shade here. I think this shade and this shade here, just gorgeous, right? And guys, I have a whole video swatching all of these shades. I'll link it up below and down in the eye so that you guys can see it. But that's what I swatch them all on my lids so that you can see exactly what each shade looks like on its own. So I'm taking this and going, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that pigment. It's insane. Look, gorgeous. That is some intense pigment. I love it though. I love it, love it. Okay, so I have that and I'm going to blend this actually together. Create some sort of a gradient. What do I think? Oh my gosh, look at this eye blended. It just blends so easily. And then this one. And then I think I'm going to take some of that deeper shade and kind of line the underneath, like underneath my eyes here. So I did that, but then I'm taking the John shade, this lighter shade here, right there, and I'm going right here to open up the eye just a bit. And it looks a bit intense right now, but I think it will look a lot better once I put some eyeliner on, as well as some mascara. So let's do that. So I'm going to use my Makeup Forever pencil. It's a whatever black 100, and I'm just going to line the waterline right here. I'm just going to go under the lash line, really, just to deepen it up a bit. But I don't want like a ton of like super dark eyeliner on top of my lid. Plus I have hooded eyes, so for me, that's all you would see when I open my lid if I do that. So that's what I'm gonna do here. All right, so next I'm gonna go in with the Dior Show Brow Styler. This is in the shade Blonde, and this is quite an interesting product just because it doesn't come with a top on it. And fill them in. I just opened a brand new Chanel mascara, Le Volume de Chanel mascara. It's my favorite mascara ever. Just a solid mascara. Now, I did see that they were going to come out with a, was it almost like a burgundy shade? I'm all about that, you guys, with like green and blue eyes. I just think that's so beautiful on. I think it's coming out for spring. I'll definitely review it because I'm really into that. All right, so I think the eyes are done. That is the Chanel mascara. Y'all, this is pretty. It's very different for me. Very different for me. But I really, really like the way it turned out. Like, it's very like smoky yet bright. So I have a new foundation that I've been using. It's this YSL Touche Éclat foundation in BD30. Now, I thought that this was new, but I don't think it is new. It was new to Selfridges when I picked it up, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen that before, but you know, it's new to me. I'm going to put this on. I've really been enjoying this new brush I got from Shiseido. It is fun, y'all. It is so fun. Honestly, I just kind of shake a little bit and squirt a little bit on it. What I love about this palette as well is that there's a massive mirror. I think BD30 is actually a little light for me, but I can make it work. Yeah, this is a tad light for me, but it's okay. I can warm it up with some bronzer. It's not too light to where it's not workable, if that makes sense. I would say this foundation is definitely a medium coverage. I don't know if it's a pretty luminous finish. I do really like the way it looks on the skin. I'm just testing it out, guys. I've only worn it a few times, so I do like it so far. I don't know if it's like my favorite foundation. Like, it's not like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite foundation ever on first swipe, first wear. I think it's beautiful, but I'm still testing it, right? I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm going to use my Chantecaille Goa bronzer. I have to be very careful with it. It disconnected from the pan. So this is what that looks like. It's, I've had it for a while. Now I'm using a Scott Barnes 67 brush. Now this brush is in the advent calendar too, guys. If you missed that, it is definitely in the advent calendar. I'm really loving this brush. It's such a great brush for just all over. Yeah, see how that just warmed it up? A lot better, right? Now, guys, I have been using this new Sisley blush. This blush, y'all, is amazing. It's so beautiful, you guys. So I just like to go like that, and a lot comes off, right? So I'm just going to go like this. But look at that, guys. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Like, this is so different than really any other blush that I have, quite honestly. It's got a little luminescent finish, but it's not too much. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. It's so good. So good. All right, I just got a set in the mail. I ordered the holiday edition box from Westman Atelier, and in the set came this really beautiful, let's see, Peau de Rose. This is new to me, guys. It's not new, but look at that. How gorgeous is that highlight? Now, I'm going to take this up here and just really work it in. It just does it. It works into the skin. It does not sit on top of the skin. Look at that, you guys. Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. I love it. Love it, love it. I'm like, everywhere. Let's just throw highlight everywhere. I would if I could. I mean, I can. You know what I mean. You know what I'm going to do just to brighten? I don't do this often, but I do love this. I have I've rediscovered the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Ginger. This is my shade Ginger. Now, Ginger is probably my complexion color. I usually like to go a little lighter under the eye, but this works. And this is just going to even it out a bit. And not necessarily brighten, but just even, if that makes sense. And it's really pretty. I used this as foundation all over the face the other day. And someone was like, what did you use as your foundation? I'm like, I just touched up all my sunspots just with this. And it worked so nicely and it looked so beautiful on the skin. So that is that NARS. And it just brightens up your face. It looks really brightening and pretty. I think I'm going to use a lip liner. I'm going to go light on the lips because I do have a deeper eye. Just keep it real neutral. Maybe this Chanel one. This is the 162 Nude Brun. This is one of my favorite shades, guys. It's so, so good. Let's put that on. Yeah, I love that. It's just a great kind of still neutral, but not like flat neutral. Like, it doesn't feel like a lot of times neutrals can really wash me out in a way, and that doesn't do that. And then I'm going in with this new Fidelite number 75. It's the new Rouge Lacquer. I keep saying liqueur. It's lacquer. lacquer or lac. I don't know. How do you say it? Help me. I'm still formulating my thoughts on these. I like them. I do like them. They feel really nice. I will say they kind of surprised me because I thought they were going to be glossier than they really are, because I thought they were going to be a gloss. I guess that's my thought process. That's what I originally had thought. I was like, oh, they're new glosses. They're going to be long wearing glosses. While they're super long wearing, you guys. I've been testing them out. They're super long wearing. I love the shade. I got 2 shades. I have 2 shades already. I have another shade that's supposed to come actually in tomorrow. And I'll have a review up soon. But when you only do one swipe, they're actually quite sheer. But if you do a couple more, like on top of one another, you let it dry down a little bit first and then add another layer, it's buildable. I like that. So this is 75 Fidelite. Now I think since I have such kind of a deeper lip on, I might go a little deeper with my bronzer. I always like to look at my final look and see, okay, does it really work? You know, does it all work together? So just to add a little bit here. Do y'all do that too, where you're kind of like looking at yourself and you're like, okay, I like that and I like that, but what do I need to like make it come together? Are y'all like that too? I don't know. Am I the only one? See, I feel like the bronzer really just kind of... You're really, Jen. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right, well, let's get into Firefly Wishes 2020 after I got ready, shall we? All right, here's the joy bag. Oh goodness. All right, so. All right, so what is in here, you guys? So excited for this because it's something I used today. I may have used it on my eyes. Yes. The Sydney Grace palette, you guys. It is the Enduring Love palette, and whichever one you want. You will either get the light one or the deep one. So depending on who wins and whichever preference you prefer, you get to choose which one you want. So I am so excited. Now I showed you the light one, and that's one that I used today. I'll put a picture of the deep one here. I'm not going to open these, of course, but I'll put a picture of the deep one here so you can check it out. So yeah, one of you will win that along with the other items within the advent calendar as well. All you have to do is be subscribed to my channel. If you would like extra entries, don't forget to share. You can just tag me. You can take screenshots of the video, whatever, that you're watching it. I love seeing that, you guys. It just warms my heart. I can't believe you guys are watching. I don't know. It's so surreal. It really is. It's really cool. And I just really appreciate you guys so much. So thank you so much for being here. I will leave my latest video right here so that you guys can check that out in case you missed it. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.